Okay, I know the other day how I shared about how we are walking into the Joseph season maybe a few weeks ago, and it still stands. Holy Spirit reminded me of everything is about to go from idea to manifestation, idea to manifestation. That is a reminder that things is about to happen in your life suddenly. And was reminded of Joseph again, but one part of Joseph that I didn't even realize or didn't know, this is why it's important to read your word, was Joseph's own father rebuked him. His own father rebuked him, and I believe it's Genesis 37. And this is why it's so important that in this season, when you're going through suddenly blessings, you're going to have to be quiet. Everyone cannot come up with you. You're going to have to guide where you should be blessing people at, because the very people that you're trying to keep in and give them insight and intel could be speaking ill against the thing that God is bringing into your life. And it always make me think, what if Joseph would have been quiet about his dream? Because if you're not familiar with the story, Joseph is one of Jacob's 12 sons, right? And Jacob favored him, and the brothers became jealous of him. Joseph shared a dream that he had that he will rise into leadership and his family will bow. And then when the father rebuked him, like, me and your mother will bow to you? Like, what are you saying? So he rebuked him publicly, but he also kept a note of the very thing he was saying. The brothers were so jealous, so they threw him in a pit, sold him into slavery. But in the process, Joseph had favored the whole time. And so no matter what you going through, whether it was your fault or somebody else's fault, right, you need to understand character is everything, because everywhere he went, he still had favor and the grace of God over him. You cannot rush the vision. I know God gave you like this grand idea. I know God gave you this multi-million-dollar move, and you feel like my bank account barely got $10. But you need to understand this. Everything have a season and time, and you need to be mindful you are not delaying yourself by speaking towards it and not even preparing for the shift that's going to happen in your life. With favor, it comes with resistance. With favor, it comes with resistance. So you have to be okay with the next level you're going with. They may have some oppositions in it, and the ops may be your own family and friends. Everyone cannot handle your dream. Some people could be intimidated by it. Some people only could see from their perspective. And some people may be saying it from the heart because they're trying to protect you, simply because they're not willing to live out their own dreams. And most importantly, Joseph did not chase the throne. Even though he knew people will be bowing before him and he will rise into leadership, the throne came to him. So God literally have an opportunity for you that you don't have to do overtime for, that you don't need a good credit for. Only thing you have to do is be willing, have faith, and be in high expectation that he will do it. Be blessed, and Jesus love you.